Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Princess Leah. I'm an intuitive artist and healer, and I use the performing arts and the healing arts to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. During my daily divine messages, I pull from the highest frequencies from Spirit using the tools of tarot, oracles, positive affirmations, numerology, prophetic downloads, heart chakra, sound bowls, and we see what is the best next step for us to take. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. For those who are finding this message on Friday, but whenever this message finds you, it is your message. If it resonates, for energy is timeless. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to tap into what messages Spirit has to say for our weekend forecast and how we can best utilize this energy coming up. So happy spring solstice as well. We finally moved into Aries, brand new zodiac new year, a brand new astrological new year. Yesterday was the first day of spring and Aries season. So we have a lot of new beginnings. And with that full moon lunar eclipse last week was a lot of closure. And next week we have our first new moon of the new astrological year, and it'll be another solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So this is a lot of beautiful new beginnings. We have a lot of energy happening, a lot of endings and new beginnings. Next week, Neptune, a very, very big astrological transit, is going to be in Neptune, moving out of Pisces for the first time in our lifetime. It will be moving into Aries. Neptune was in Pisces for 14 years. So since 2011, what has been progressing, what was planted, what has been manifesting in the dream, spiritual, non-physical realms of Pisces. And now we get to bring that into the physical fruition, self, as Aries. So that's really exciting. So let's see for this particular weekend as we move into these beautiful energies. What is it that Spirit wants us to know? Let's tap into our heart chakra using this sound bowl. We can place your hand on your heart and whatever messages come through are for you. And then we'll get into the cards. I just heard the word silent whispers are louder than words. What is it that your heart is speaking in whispers? I'm hearing Corinne Bailey Rae's song, The Heart Speaks in Whispers. What is your heart whispering to you? What is it nudging you towards this weekend? At the time of this read, the date is 3/21, 3/2/1, the countdown. I'm hearing it's the final countdown. If you're new to my channel, as a intuitive performing artist, I also channel lyrics and songs. So these songs might have significance to you. The lyrics, the eras, the artist. And if they do, that is a message from Spirit for you. Maybe to hear that song and listen to the rest of the lyrics. Music has a deep, profound energy, a soul wisdom. And going back to that Neptune and Pisces for the last 14 years, maybe how has music been an influence in your life? How have lyrics spoken to your soul when you didn't have the words to find? Maybe some of you are lyricists or songwriters, singers. Maybe you like to cover music, like a cover band, because their music speaks in ways that you couldn't find the words for. I'm even hearing like musical theater, how in the middle of a song, I was in theater my whole life and went to school for musical theater, and my favorite thing actually was how the music or the words, the play would bust out in song because there were just no other way to say it, to articulate. Words just couldn't do it justice. So they had to break out in song and dance, because that is a way to channel the frequencies of spirit, of divine, of God, whatever name you want to call it, source energy. Maybe some of you are going to want to go dancing this weekend, or maybe some of you are going to sing or write a song, or just a karaoke, I don't know. But if that's something that you are feeling this weekend, follow your heart. Let whatever words might need to come through song. If you need to write a song, write it down. We're in a very potent and very, very creative time. The veils are so thin right now as we're moving in between portals, in the middle of an ending and a beginning. Allow yourself to express that truth. Allow yourself to speak and sing and be. Thank you, Spirit. So if that resonates with you, beautiful. I hope that does give you some encouragement. You don't have to be the best dancer. You don't have to be the best singer. But if you're feeling called to sing or dance, do it. If you're feeling called to write poetry, maybe you've never written a song before, but you keep hearing a melody in your head. And now I'm hearing I think her name is Juliana Hughes. Had that song in my head all day. So maybe there's a song that's just in your head, right? And you just don't even know. I don't know who sings it. I just heard it on the radio. I just want to hear it. Something like that. So maybe that is something that you're like, I don't know what song it is. I just need to find it. You know, lately I've been putting my Spotify on shuffle. And then I'll, and then I just will shuffle it, put it on recommended shuffle, so that songs that may not be on my playlist will come through. Sometimes those are the songs that I needed to hear the most. And if you put shuffle and then click next 3 times, I heard that from another reader. I really like it. I tried it and it's beautiful. Sometimes that's exactly what you need to hear. Look at that. 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes that's exactly what you need to hear. Sometimes that song is what will bring you the emotional fulfillment that you're seeking. I'm also hearing sometimes that song might actually be lyrics from another person that might be trying to speak to you. For those who are, in a divine connection and are seeking harmony and family and building a legacy and having this ultimate wish fulfillment with a counterpart, with yourself, and also with another. Music could be that is that frequency that brings you that wish fulfillment. Today, you are definitely tapping into that source of beauty. Today and this weekend with the King of Swords underneath that, underneath the 10 of Cups. And look, then you have the 9 of Cups. Wow. So the emotional fulfillment that you are building within yourself is also being built in your counterpart, interesting, thank you, Spirit, and in your divine connection. Okay, and so this King of Swords, of this decision that's being made, there is a decision. What did I say earlier? When I was channeling the song, final countdown, 3, 2, 1, blast off. All right. So there is a decision that's being made this weekend that will be that final decision that you are making, that no one can change your mind to. You get the final last say. And what that decision will be is what brings you the most joy and happiness in your relationships. If you're not seeking a romantic partnership, then this can also be in your passion, your purpose, your career, your family, your friends, that soul tribe. But you can't get to the 10 of Cups without the 9 of Cups. And so what I'm loving is I'm seeing this independence, inner fulfillment with this 9 of Cups that you don't see coming when you make this decision in this harmonious, interdependent, divine connection. And that might seem a little backwards because I'm here, a lot of times we hear you have to fill your own cups up before you can pour into another, which is true. But Spirit is saying when you choose, when you make that decision and to commit, is what I'm hearing with this King of Swords, committing, putting the sword down and committing to what it is that brings you the most joy and fulfillment. That's when you choose. That's when you choose you. That's when you build and find and embrace and become your most independent, fulfilled self. Because you are choosing love, is what I'm hearing. Because you are choosing your happily ever after, whatever that looks like for you. Whether that's with a specific person or whether that's with it in a specific career field, Aries is the sign of I am. It's the sign of your identity. So when you choose what is your emotional complete fulfillment, when you choose who you are, that's how you build. That's how you pour into your cup and all others around you. You are choosing fulfillment, everlasting fulfillment and harmony. When you choose love. And some of you may come into communication or connection with another counterpart this weekend, but or you are opening because you're choosing to allow love in. You're choosing to love yourself. You're choosing to trust love instead of looking for ways to not trust love. Spirit keeps telling me this quote for the last couple days: stop looking for reasons to not trust love. God is love, is what I'm hearing. The I am, the omnipresence, the divine source energy is love. Source energy is love. But love is not God, is what I heard this morning as well. God is love, but love is not God. Which is an interesting, it almost feels like an oxymoron. That's something to sit with this week, because I can't tell you what love is. Except for all I can hear is love is patient and kind, right? My favorite, one of my favorite biblical verses is the 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. Love is patient, love is kind, right? And all the things. It does not boast, it is not rude, it is not envy, it does not envy, it is not jealous, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong. Those are things that love is not, but love is patient and kind. Love rejoices in the truth, with the truth, right? Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. Love never fails. So why do we keep looking for excuses to not trust love? Why do we keep looking for excuses, for reasons to not trust God, to not trust divine, to not trust the source energy that we are? We are love embodied because we come from the source energy of the Almighty Creator. And the Almighty Creator is love. So plant seeds this weekend. Take tiny actions and release expectations. Maybe that's why we get so scared to just trust in our own choices, our own decisions, to trust that we know what's best for us, to trust that we know what's best, what is our emotional happiness. Why? Because we are so focused on trying to make other people happy or get validation or not wanting to be judged. We want our story to be heard. But plant the seeds this weekend of what is bringing you the most emotional happiness. And refrain from those thoughts. Reframe those thoughts. Reframe them. Is it as bad as that? Is it as bad? Is it as bad as all that? Okay, if it is, then lesson learned. This is the Mind Hustle oracles from my friend Rachel Thomas. And so this weekend, reframe those thoughts of what matters most to you. What is love to you? What is happiness to you? What is your wish fulfillment? What is emotional fulfillment to you? It doesn't have to be things. And really, even at the end of the day, the bottom line is that it's not really the things or the people. It's the feelings that we think we will get when we have those things, when we are with those people. So release those expectations of what we think love has to look like. Release the expectations that we put on others and just choose to see love in that connection. Choose to move from a space of love, not fear that it may not work out, not fear that it may, whatever happen again. I'm hearing for someone, not fear. Love and fear cannot be in the same room because they're two different frequencies. You can feel both love and fear, but they cannot you have to choose one in order to stay in it. So if you're feeling both love and fear, which one do you choose? That's what this King of Swords is saying. That's why we're saying reframe those thoughts. Choose love with this Ten of Cups. Choose self-love with this Nine of Cups. Yes, there's a green light, the Chariot underneath that is going to come on of what you can choose of your decision is what I'm hearing. A green light and the final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. It's time to go. Spirit, the Chariot, Spirit is saying, I'm giving you the green light to move forward now. I'm giving you the green light to make your choice. Make it wisely in love. Reframe the thoughts. Give more. Look at all the space you have to receive now. Sometimes we get so caught up in thinking, I'm giving so much, I don't have any, I'm giving so much, I'm not receiving. Well, have you ever thought, are you allowing yourself to receive? Spirit is saying, maybe you give so much and then you cut yourself off from allowing love to come in. Maybe you give so much that you then don't even allow yourself to let the love and the abundance come back through. So this decision is asking you to make, that's asking you to be made this weekend, is to give love, to receive love. And I'm hearing the song by NF, If You Want Love. I haven't heard that song in a year or so. I mean, I used to listen to it all the time, and it came on my shuffle. And the lyrics are let me see if I can remember how it goes. If you want love, you're gonna have to go through the pain. If you want love, you're gonna have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you're gonna have to give some away. If you want love, okay? So that is definitely a message here. If you want love, you're gonna have to give love. And then you're gonna have to let yourself receive love. It's not a I'll give it to you when you give it to me, give and take transaction. Love is not a transaction. Love is not a condition. I will give you love under these conditions. Let's do this together. We got to look like this. It's got to go this way in this exact time frame, in this exact procedure. Step by step based on how I plan it and play it out to be. Let divine be in here. That's where the miracles and beauty comes from. Reframe the thoughts that love is a transaction, that trusting and vulnerability is a weakness. Reframe the thoughts that the past is the past and that everyone is allowed to be able to change from independence to interdependence. Individuals together choose love, choose trust, choose to give more and then choose to receive more. And allow yourself to receive it as it comes, not as you think it has to come, or else you're going to deny it. Okay, that's a message for somebody. Today, let's look at this affirmation for today and this weekend. Today is going to be an awesome day. Tell yourself that this whole weekend, every day you wake up, today's going to be an awesome day. It's Friday. 3, 2, 1, blast off. We're about to take off. This weekend, we are about to take off. Something is in the works here. Okay? And take it one step at a time. I can Take it one step at a time. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Take it one step at a time. 1, 2, 3. All right? You don't have to jump in if, to the deep end if you're not ready. But you got to allow yourself to at least, go down the steps, right? At least get a little bit submerged. Dipping your toe in here is not going to get you the fully filled. Dipping your toe in, you got to choose, you got to commit. I heard the other day, or not the other day, like 10 years ago or so, commit means to cut all ties. Cut all ties from fear. Cut all ties from everything else that is not what it is that you are choosing and committing to. Cutting all ties of things that aren't serving you in your highest and greatest good. Cut all ties that are not adding to your inner fulfillment and your interdependence and your connection and your overall fulfillment with others. Beautiful Venus retrograde energy. Really shifting here. We have the number 7. All right, this weekend is our lucky number 7 of divinity. Being with the divine, trusting in the divine, that you are worthy of love. Look, and the number 12. These numbers might be significant for you. Maybe some of you have birthdays on the 12th. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing Venus in retrogrades going direct on April 12th. So that's nice. So maybe you're feeling that coming up in a few weeks. But maybe your birthday is July 12th or December 7th. Aw, that's my son's birthday. So this is definitely beautiful. I'm going to put this up here so it can fit in the frame. This is really beautiful. I hope this message is making sense to someone. I hope it's resonating. And I hope that, this is really beautiful energy. There's a lot of love. There's a lot. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid to give. Because if you're afraid to give, if you're coming from a place of I'm giving too much and not getting enough back, that is a scarcity mentality. That if I give more, I won't have enough for myself. If I give this, then I won't have enough. Or if I give that, then it may bite me in the booty. But don't be afraid. Vulnerability is what brings harmony. Vulnerability is what makes these connections deeper and more fulfilling and everlasting. We don't want surface connections. If you don't want surface connections, then don't speak surface language. Reframe the thoughts. And it doesn't have to be, well, it has to look this way. Just allow your heart to go deeper. Allow your heart to open deeper. Allow your love to give deeper. Regardless of the outcome, regardless if you get burned again, regardless if it doesn't work out again, regardless of if they don't reciprocate again, what matters is if you are showing up fully in your love, in your truth, because there's always enough. If you get burned, if they don't reciprocate, that's okay. You'll get back up. You'll get back up. You try again. If at first, if you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Try again. Thank you, Aaliyah. Rest in peace, my beautiful angel. You got some angels up there. Angels who are following you, guiding you, leading you, protecting you. So if at first, if you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That's the message for this weekend. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. I hope that this helps. If it does, definitely hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, so we can continue to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. And If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I am offering Tea+Tarot soul sessions. If you don't know, I am a handcrafted tea maker with my FemRems apothecary. And you can email me at femrems811@gmail.com. And I will make you a 1 ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea with your tarot soul session. And for those who've never booked with me before, I am also offering a free mini divine message from spirit, pre-recorded, to send your way. And if that is something that's of interest, you can also email me over in my description box, or you can find me on my social media, Princess Leah 888. You can message me there. I love you so much, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful and abundant and bright and loving weekend. And until next time, peace and love. Namaste. Bye.